It's your fault. You are exactly where you are at because of all the decisions that you've made in the past. But there is power in that. That means that you can create your future. You can change your life. If you start making different decisions today, you have no idea where you'll be 10 years from now. Welcome to the VetRise Podcast. I'm your host, Juan Perez. My goal is to make success after service accessible to every veteran in society. I believe in the power of leveraging your service, not as a label that defines you, but as a launching pad for your next chapter. What we have been doing hasn't been working, and it's on us to start changing the culture. Enjoy the episode, and thank you for your time. Welcome to the 10th episode of the VetRise Podcast with Juan Perez. I want to thank you guys all for all of your love and support. The last episode did absolutely amazing. Steven did amazing. It was a great, just pleasure. And I want to let you guys know I don't edit these videos or these audios. You see right there, I said video. Why? Because I'm used to doing video. I have a lot of stuff going on in my life. I have 2 beautiful kids. I'm going through a lot of my personal life. I also have a full-time employment that I have as well. And I have the VetRise Academy with over 50 clients that I have to serve and make sure that I'm there for them. So I want to make sure I serve them right, and I want to make sure this doesn't take up too much of my time. So you're going to hear me slip up. You're going to hear me make some mistakes. You're going to hear me be raw, real, unfiltered, uncut. There's no editing to these podcasts. I just want to let you guys know. Today, I'm going to be talking about choice, how it is your fault, how the fact that your past decisions have guided you to exactly where you are at right now. How you have to own that. How at the end of the day, you are exactly where you are at based on the decisions that you've made. And you can't change that. But you can take ownership over it. You can change your future. You can change it in so many ways if you start making different decisions. Now, how do we do that? How do we make different decisions? By having self-awareness. By analyzing our life now and realizing what we can change to make sure we have the best life for ourselves. Let's get into it. You are exactly where you are at based on all the decisions that you've made. For example, in the past, if you allowed someone into your life that you know didn't serve you, and they hurt you, they ruined you, it's your fault. In the past, if you took a job that you didn't want to take, or you didn't try out for that promotion, or you decided to start drinking, or you decided to stop working out, and you got fat, and you got lazy, and you got out of shape, or you abuse the alcohol, it's your fault. You can't blame anybody for that. You have to take ownership. Because when you take ownership, when you start owning all of your present circumstances, it's powerful. Why? Why would I want to take ownership over all of my problems? Because that means that you can change your future. That means that you can start making different decisions today. That means you can start working out tomorrow. That means you can start eating healthy tomorrow. That means that you can actually change your future. 10 years from now, you can be in a different place than you were 10 years from yesterday. Because today is the day you make a decision. Choice matters. You have free will. Now, you might tell me, listen, Juan, you don't know what you're talking about. I have a dead-end job. I'm miserable. I am fat. You took that job. You allowed yourself to get miserable. You allowed yourself to get fat. You can't blame society. You can't blame the world. It doesn't work that way. You have to take ownership and realize that every single decision you make affects you, whether positively or negatively. And when you start realizing that every single thing that you do in your life, today, tomorrow, yesterday, whenever, plays a part in your future, you can start moving with intentionality. You can start making different decisions. Because when you make different decisions, when you actually start living within your core values and principles, you can start realizing that whatever you want in your future is possible. You want to be a millionaire? You can make it happen. You want to open up a business? Open up the business. You want to start working out and you want to lose 30 pounds? You can do it. You want to start eating healthy? It's possible. You just have to take action. Why? Why do I have to take action? Well, because what you have been doing has not been working, or else you'd be in a different place, wouldn't you? It's important to realize that you are exactly where you are at based on your past, not your present, not your future. You can change it just by starting to align your values, knowing what is important to you, having priorities, knowing what your core values and your principles are, and to start making sure that every single thing that you do plays a part in that. You can't say that you are a man of integrity, but stay up till 3 a.m. every single night eating Oreos. You can't. You can't say that you value grit if you refuse to go hard when you actually work out in the gym that one time a week. You can't say that you value certain things if you don't really align with them and act with them every single day. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you are not showing up for yourself and going to the gym, or if you are not showing up for yourself and when you get home you are lazy and you plop on the couch and you don't spend time with your kids because you say you're too tired, you're doing this to yourself. You have no one to blame. I hope this sinks in. I hope this eats at you a little bit. It's meant to. It's meant to be a little bit of a slap in the face. Why? Because there's comfort in waking up. There's comfort in knowing that you are in control. There's comfort in knowing that tomorrow you can make different decisions. You can start realizing that you actually can be the hero of your own story. Walk around like there is a film crew following you. Joe Rogan said it best. All these people that I follow, they are my mentors, whether they know it or not. And I take things from them. Not everything. I learn something from them. Not everyone. But I take as much as I can and I apply it to myself. I have a set of core values and principles which I live by. And I try my very best to operate by them every single day. Does that mean I'm perfect? No, absolutely not. Do I miss? Yes. Do I hate myself for it? No. Why would I? I'm here because I love myself. I'm here because I love my life. I'm here because I'm trying to create the very best life, not just for me, but for my children, for my family, to create generational change and be the one that does that. And you can be that too. When you were younger, you had all these dreams and all these aspirations. What changed? Was it your confidence in yourself? Was it your belief system? Was it your work ethic? All of them probably did, because they are all intertwined. How do you build confidence? How do you stay confident that you can change your life? You build confidence by having an undeniable stack of evidence behind you that says that you did what you said you were going to do. You build confidence by having an undeniable stack of evidence behind you that says you did what you said you were going to do. It's not about hoping that you get better. It's about doing it. The goal is not working out so much that you lose 10 or 15 pounds. The goal is going to the gym 3 times a week, and then you accomplish it. Now you have evidence that you went to the gym 3 times a week and you were able to accomplish it. That builds confidence. Because if you think that you'll build confidence when you lose those 10 pounds, you're going to get to 7 pounds. And then before you know it, you're going to have a slip up. You're going to lose some of that confidence. And then before you know it, you are slipping and gaining weight because you feel like you never hit your goal. The journey is the process. The journey is the important part. You guys know this. I know you do. Why? Because I'm sure if you're here listening to my podcast, I'm sure if you're here consuming this, at some point or another, you've watched some of my videos on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube or Facebook. By the way, if you don't follow me on one of them, please do me a favor and give me a follow. Why? Because I'm trying to build something here and I need your help. I'm asking for your help. You build confidence by doing the things you say you're going to do, by waking up in the morning, by operating from a core set of values and principles, by going to bed when you're supposed to go to bed, by creating time and putting it into your calendar that you said you were going to go to the gym and you actually went to the gym. Because if you don't, then you start to feel like a failure. But it's only failure if you don't follow through, if you don't make changes. Otherwise, it's just a learning lesson. All right, let's stop for a minute. This is the part of the episode where I ask you to do me a favor, but it's not a favor for me. It's a favor for your fellow brothers and sisters that served with you. Do me a favor. Think hard and share this podcast with someone that you think would benefit from it. If you know someone that has been struggling, if you know someone that is going through it right now, and you know that they want better for life, they just don't know how to do it. If this podcast can help them, do it. That's it. That's my only ask. If you want to follow me, then great. You want to subscribe? Go for it. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for your time. Back to the episode. And as that learning lesson, you need to use it to move forward. Start living your life differently. Right now, today, make the commitment that if you are unhappy, you are going to change your circumstances. Start setting some boundaries. Start by saying no to people, because when you start saying yes all the time to everyone else, you are saying no to yourself. Start building a morning routine. Start developing a wind down routine to go to bed at the same time every single night. Create the schedule that you want for yourself. Weekly, you should be reviewing your goals. Weekly, you should be having goals. Put them on your calendar. The calendar is the most important piece of tool, equipment, technology that you can use to craft your future. Because if it goes in your calendar, it is law. If you put it on your calendar, especially on repeat, you will make sure that you do it every single week. That is how you build confidence. By doing what you said you were going to do and by actually following through with it. And if it is on your calendar, you are not likely to miss. Because you put your work on your calendar. You put all your appointments on your calendar. Why would you not put your training time on your calendar? Why would you not put your weekly goal review on your calendar? Why would you not do your family time on your calendar? Put everything on your calendar, because that way you can't say that you don't have time to meal prep. Because why? Because you have it on repeat every Sunday for 3-hour block on your calendar. And if somebody wants to hang out with you, someone wants to see you, someone wants to spend time with you, check your calendar first. And if you don't have time, you don't have time, because you are making time for yourself. You are building your future. And if you're miserable right now, maybe you're not super miserable. Maybe you're just a little unhappy. Maybe you're just getting by. Maybe you're using dark humor to make light of serious situations. But why would you want to live that way? Why would you want a mediocre life? Why would you want to be a hot air balloon when you can be a freaking fighter jet soaring through the sky, being deliberate, creating life, being absolutely unrealistic because you are aiming for more. You want more from life, as you should. As you should. If the VetRise Academy is listening, I want you guys to hear this. And when you hear this, go and do a post on social media, wherever, and talk about what it means for you to be a freaking fighter jet and not a hot air balloon. To be in the driver's seat of your life and not in the passenger seat, just living and getting by. What does it mean to be a freaking savage to you? And for everybody else, the same goes for you. What does it mean for you to be a freaking fighter jet? Why are you tired of living your life just wondering what's going to happen next? Why not take control? Why not find out? Why not make it happen? Those dreams that you keep putting off, they're never going to magically happen for you. That wish, that life, those goals, there's never going to be a right time. It is your choice. So if 10 years ago you made the wrong choices, they don't matter. 5 years ago, who cares? It is about now. It is about the present. It is about realizing that you do matter. You have a life worth living. You have so much more to accomplish. The military, your past, anything in the past, it was just a chapter in your life. You are here. You are alive. Make the best of every single day. Now go out there and be a fighter jet. I promise you it is worth it, and you are worth it. And you have to make the best life for yourself because nobody else is going to do it for you. I am Juan Perez, the veteran coach. This is the VetRise Podcast, episode number 10. 10! Wow. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed it. And that brings us to the end of another episode of the VetRise Podcast. If today's episode inspired you, made you think, or simply just gave you hope, I have a small favor to ask. Share it with just one veteran or someone you think could benefit from my message. Your share could light a spark for them. You don't know who you might save. For more insights and to join this mission, follow my socials at JP the Veteran Coach and explore how we can rise together. Thank you for joining us, for being part of this journey, and for believing in the power of rising together as veterans. Until next time, keep pushing forward, keep rising, and never forget we are stronger together. My name is Juan Perez, and thank you for your time.